How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Kizzy A Will here. We are back with another electric scooter video. Before I start this video, I just want to say a big shout out to everyone that supports my platform. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate the new friends that I've made also. Shout out to you guys. I'm looking forward to riding with one of my really cool dude. I don't want to mention his name. I don't want to put him out there unless it's cool with it. So I have that respect for him. But he's in San Diego. He has the E-Move Roadster. You might be seeing him on the channel, I'm not sure, but he's a really cool guy. So shout out to you, bro. And also a couple of people that I've met, really cool people I've been meeting, amazing people. I just want to give you guys a shout out. And shout out to some of you who comment on my platform and you're in a different country. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys one day. You know, we can go riding together. There's a couple of you that comment on my platform. I'm like, man, this would be really cool people to go riding with. Chill, ride, grab a coffee. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I can grab a small drink, but just ride, have a conversation, you know, talk about life and whatever. Shout out to every one of you that supports this platform. I appreciate you. The ones that comment, I see you, I appreciate you. So today I want to be talking about transitioning from a motorcycle to an electric scooter. I've had a couple of people now who have come from riding motorcycle and they're trying to get an electric scooter. You know, there are different factors of things that kind of plays when trying to purchase your first electric scooter. Most people will just tell you to get the electric scooter that they are riding, you know, but their electric scooter that they are riding might not be the best for you to start with. After all the years of experience of riding different scooters, I've come to realize that there are specific scooters for specific people for when they are starting up. Once you have gotten used to riding an electric scooter, then I can recommend more options of scooters to ride. For example, most people that are coming from a motorcycle to riding an electric scooter, I would definitely not want them trying to learn an electric scooter that has a thumb throttle. It's kind of weird for them. Riding an electric scooter compared to riding a bike, a motorcycle, is a completely different thing. Most people think that is the same, but it's not. Scooters have a unique way to them that if you get too comfortable on them, you can literally end up in the hospital without even understanding what happened. You take your hands off of the scooter, look one way and not pay attention, it can end up in a really bad way. And you don't even have to be going 80 miles per hour. You just have to be going 15 miles, 10 miles, and you can end up in a hospital. So because of this, most people that are riding motorcycles and now want to transition to riding electric scooters, I always want them to be mindful of the fact that you are now standing. You know, you're standing. You're not sitting down, you're standing and you're holding on to this bar. And that's pretty much it. So, because there are some guys that ride motorcycles, once they get on electric scooters, they treat it the same as a motorcycle, but then they have really bad accidents. I have seen that. And some of them are like, I've been riding motorcycles all my life. I've been riding motorcycles for as long as I can know it. I can't believe I got on one of these little ass scooters and now I have to get stitches. That is crazy. And that's because most of the people that are coming from motorcycles to electric scooters, they think that some of these things, since it looks like a toy, but it's not. It's actually a bit more dangerous than a motorcycle if you don't understand how this thing works. If you don't understand it, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna get more hurt on a scooter than you who have been riding a motorcycle for 20 years and you have even had some minor accidents and stuff like that and walked away with it. You will get more hurt on this thing going 15 miles per hour. Meanwhile, you were doing 75 on a motorcycle and have an accident and you actually walk away from it. Just understand these things, that this is a whole different thing. It takes some learning curve. You need to pay more attention. You need to be more aware. And there are some things that you just don't do. And please, still wear your motorcycle gear when you're riding one of these, especially if you're just getting used to it. Maybe when you get more comfortable riding the scooter, then you can, you know, start getting a little bit more comfortable. Maybe you don't have to wear full motorcycle gear. Me, I wear full motorcycle gear because I am not trying to have any bruises on me whatsoever. I have had multiple falls, a crash there and here, but no bruises, no whatsoever. The first time that it happened to me, I was wearing little to no gear. I messed up my ankle and it took like 8 weeks to heal. Till now, I still feel a little bit of weird pain on my ankle. That's why I take no days off on wearing full gear. So if you see me with full gear, some people might laugh like, bro, why are you wearing a full motorcycle gear? No, I'm not gonna take that chance at all. If you wanna take the chance and pay hospital bills, that's up to you. I'd rather use the bills that I'm gonna pay to the hospital and buy another scooter or invest it into something. I don't want the guys that are coming from riding a motorcycle to riding a scooter to make sure transfer some of your safety gears that you wear on your motorcycle when you're riding these scooters. These things are not a joke. Now I want to go into which scooter should I recommend for people that are coming from riding a motorcycle to riding scooters. The only scooter that I really think, Segway GT2, the platform feels so solid for people that are coming from motorcycle to a scooter. Every person that I know that rides motorcycle, that I've had them try the Segway GT2 for the very first time, they quickly get a hang of it and they feel very comfortable because the scooter is so stable. So even though that there are other scooters that are faster than the Segway GT2, that have more range than the Segway GT2, that top speed is better, I still think that's the scooter to start with. If you're coming from a motorcycle to riding scooters, I think that the Segway GT2 will be your best bet. Not the GT3, not the new Segway that is coming out, none of that. I'm talking about the GT2, and it will be good for you to just go for the GT2 instead of the GT1 because you're gonna want more power. If you're coming from a motorcycle, you're gonna want all that torque. And I had my friend ride it the first time, him getting on an electric scooter after, not riding bike for a very long time, and he ride it and he was getting comfortable, like he started enjoying that thing. So I think that's a good place to start if you're going to want to transition from riding your bike most of the time to like riding an electric scooter. There are other scooters that I would like to recommend for people, but the issue with them have always been customer service. A lot of guys that ride e-bikes, like powerful e-bikes, since some of you might not believe what I'm saying, talk to them about riding electric scooters. They're gonna tell you, even though they ride e-bikes that go up to 85 miles per hour, that they are scared to get on electric scooters. I'm telling you right now, because to them, they're like, going this fast while standing up is so sketchy. It's so scary. And the tires, you're going that fast on a 10-inch tires. Look how tiny these freaking tires are. To them, they're like, this is so sketchy, going that fast on something like this. Like these guys, they ride e-bikes like crazy. They are professionals, hands down, and they are one of the best out there. But when they get on electric scooters, they're like, man, I feel like I'm gonna fall, because it takes a certain kind of getting used to ride these things. If I put you on a Dutron right away from a motorcycle, or you're gonna crash to some extent if you push it. If you put someone that just come from an e-bike and put them on something like Dutron Thunder 3 with all that torque, or you put them on something like a Wolf King, I don't know if they are even called Wolf anymore, something that with a thumb throttle or just those regular scooters, they're gonna have issue controlling that thing. But if you put them on something with a Segway GT2 and turn down the power to like eco mode, this is something I have experienced. I'm not telling you, I'm not trying to promote Segway. I don't have any affiliate with Segway. I'm just telling you guys from experience, from every time that I've given somebody the Segway GT2 who have never really ridden a scooter before, less than 5 minutes, they get comfortable on that scooter because it's so stable. I talked about this all the time. It's very, very stable. So if you're coming from a motorcycle to electric scooter, I think the Segway GT2 is definitely a nice sweet spot to start. Now, I'm not a big fan of the price of that Segway GT2, but every time now, Segway keep discounting it. Sometimes they bring it down to $2,500. A few times now they have brought it down to, lower than that. I think I've seen, if you use somebody's code to buy it. Also, some of the retail shops, Segway Los Angeles, shout out to them. If you go there, they have some of the Segway GT2 that are refurbished, and they have it for $1,500, $1,600, so you can get it from them. really good deal to me, because I bought this thing for like 3700. So if you can get it for 1500, 1600 refurbished, I think that's a good deal right there. For anybody that's interested, that's a scooter for you to start with. Just letting you guys know. I know most of the guys, they're not trying to give up on motorcycles. They just want something else, that's on two wheels. An electric scooter, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Motorcycles are fun. Just think about it. Electric scooters can go a lot of places that you can't take a bike to. It's gonna be really fun. But when you want to go longer distance, you take your motorcycle. You want to just cruise around, go to places, go to the beach, cruise on bike paths and all that stuff. You will have so much fun with this thing. But I just think the Segway GT2 is the best path that you can take before you start jumping into higher performance electric scooter where you're standing up and going that fast. But if you guys have any other question, if you disagree, if you have other scooter that you think is better for people that are transitioning from motorcycles, you can comment down below. Let people know. That's what the community is about. If you have better recommendation, you can comment it down below. I don't think I know it all. If you guys know better, feel free to comment down below, and we can recommend that to those guys, because there's a lot of guys now who ride motorcycles and they are looking at the guys that are riding scooters like, man, these guys are having so much fun. There are some times that I just want to leave my motorcycle at home. I just want to go down to the store. I don't want to have to start it up or anything like that. I just want to take the scooter and it's just cool. You just cruise. Try the best that you can to wear your motorcycle helmet at least. If you're not going to wear your jacket, if you're not going to wear your full motorcycle gear, these things are no joke. You will get hurt going 15 miles per hour. I'm telling you right now. If you think it's a joke, you can go ahead and try. If you want to play with your life, I know some of you have family, you have people that don't want to see you hurt. I'm one of those people. So I would prefer, if you're coming from motorcycle to this, to just wear at least your glove, your helmet, knee pad. You don't have to wear your jacket like I said if you don't want to. Well, you can wear your knee pad, your jacket. The boots are optional, but the reason why I wear my boots is for my ankle. Like I said, I hurt my ankle a while back riding the scooter. So if you're someone that want to protect your ankle, because walking is good, right? Walking is good. You might want to get a boot that also protects your ankle, in case, because when you fall, that's some of the things that gets really damaged and it takes a long time to heal. But that's just all that I wanted to say. These scooters, the tires are smaller. You're looking at a 10-inch tire, 11-inch tire, versus the motorcycles that you guys normally ride, which is 16-inch to 21-inch tires. Completely different ball game. And you're going, some of these things are going 65, 45. You will get hurt. I'm telling you, going 15 miles per hour on a scooter, then you will get hurt going 80 miles per hour on a freaking motorcycle. So please, just wear your gear. That's all I'm saying. Thank you guys so much. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Kizzy Earwheels here. Peace out.